Hey, Nick. Right? I don't think we'll go back to the 80s, though. Unless you're talking about music or something. Back to some 80s hits. That'd be kind of cool. Hi, Cynthia. Don Lucero, what's happening? Hey, Nick, higher dew points? Yeah, even this week, but not really too bad. Once we get this front in on Thanksgiving, our dew points will stay low for a while. Hello, Paloma. What is happening? Sandra, that could be juniper. It was ragweed, but it was light. Good evening. How you doing, Henry? Mac, what's happening? A big howdy to you as well. A big howdy to everyone. Monday night, Bill Taylor, Ken's 5, Weather Center. Who watched Rudolph? Who watched Rudolph at 7 o'clock tonight? The best of the best, if you ask me. I mean, that was always the one when I was a kid. And I saw Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I heard Burl Ives singing, silver and gold, silver and gold. I said, Christmas is coming. It's here. That was always the one. I love that show. And I love Yukon Cornelius. I would love to buy him a beer. That is one of my favorite characters of all time. Yukon Cornelius, one of the coolest guys. Come on, one of the coolest guys ever. Admit it. And he saved Christmas. I don't care what you say. Yukon saved Christmas. I mean, his idea to take out the abominable snowman is what led to Christmas happening. Think about it. What's up for Highway 16 line at Escosas County? Well, big changes. I'll show you. We got big changes coming. So is it going to get colder? It sure is. It sure is. La Nina, yes. La Nina is in effect for the winter. And so what that typically spells out is a warmer, drier winter for the southern United States. Same thing we had last year. Now, we had, of course, a polar vortex unlock a nice little low that dropped down and changed everything last February for a good week of winter weather. Could that happen again? Of course it could, but highly unlikely. And outside of that week in February, it was a relatively mild winter last year. So I would say that we should spell out about the same scenario this winter. Mild, dry. Good evening, Stephanie. They're very high. Love the Miser Brothers. Oh, that was a good one too. Absolutely. Buenos noches, Narciso. Back to the 70s. Maybe the 70s. 2 La Nina years in a row, possibly 3. That is true. Hey, Colleen. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Thank you so much. Thanks, Pete. What's going on, buddy? So 54 is comfortable out there. Nice, cool night. Northwest breeze is dying down. High pressure settling in. So when high pressure gets on top of us, remember, there's a sinking air motion in the atmosphere. So the high is dropping in from North Texas. When it's over San Antonio tonight, that sinking air squashes the winds, and we go to 5 miles per hour or less to even calm winds overnight. That helps produce a chilly morning. So it's going to be cold on Tuesday morning. Then the high, where you see it now, from San Antonio, it moves east, and when it's out over the northeastern coast of Texas, Houston area to Louisiana, now here comes the big push of Gulf moisture. That's what's going to happen by Wednesday, all right? So Tuesday first, with the high right over top of us, here comes a cold Tuesday morning, okay? 44, maybe even 43 in the city, mid-30s across the hill country Tuesday morning. So what this means, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, Bernie, you're probably going to be right around 35, maybe 34. Outlying areas of Kendall, Kerr, Gillespie, even Real and Edwards counties will probably flirt with a freeze. You might have a few spots that get as low as about 33, maybe even a brief 32. So there could be a little frost in the hill country in some isolated spots. They wouldn't be around those city centers where there's a little more heat in Kerrville, Fredericksburg proper. It is, Kendall. It will. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's going to be a cold morning, but a mild afternoon. Here's Tuesday. Look at all the sunshine coming tomorrow. 71 at least. I think some of you will be in the mid 70s before a mostly cloudy night. So more clouds roll in Tuesday night, and certainly by Wednesday morning we start getting some changes in here. Okay, you'll start feeling probably a little more humidity. We're also going to see a little bit more fog on Wednesday morning as, again, that Gulf return starts to pour in the moisture. You're welcome, Liz. When do the predict best guess our first freeze? Tough one, Nick. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if it happens, you know, I mean, by mid-December we should probably see a freeze. So big system comes in with a cold front Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And you can see there's the big dip. That's what's called a trough. See that big from, say, Winnipeg all the way through Denver down into northern Mexico. That's the trough. Out on the east side of it, you're going to have a real strong southwest wind aloft. You can see that higher energy up towards the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma into Oklahoma. And that's what's going to help once that low and that trough pushes east. That's what pushes the front through. You're welcome, Nick. I hope I helped. It's tough. That first freeze especially, that's a tough question. Don't like the cold. I'm with you, Stacy. I want some New Haven, Connecticut style winters. Oh, Pete, no thanks. Good to the last drop. I finished that early tonight. So travel's important. Okay, on Thanksgiving Day. So this is a future clouds and radar that takes us right on through. Look at the snow in Denver, in Utah, in the Dakotas, and here comes the rain. So it really starts up Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. You can see a good line of rain along the front overnight. So the good news is this, I'll say this, that we get most of this rain before 1 o'clock Thursday. I hope we can see this front. See, it's got it pushing by 5:30. Now keep in mind, this is Monday on a Thursday outlook. We will have a much better look. This is, of course, it's got to be the GFS. We're going to have a lot more, several more operational models within 48 hours with a much better handle on the situation tomorrow, okay, as far as timing goes. You get into timing today, it's about 50-50 accuracy on timing tonight. But most of the model guidance is hinting towards rain up until about 1 or 2 o'clock Thanksgiving, and then we're behind the front for the remainder of that afternoon and evening. Now that does mean a cool, breezy Thanksgiving Day, okay? Temperatures, it's gonna be one of those days where we hit the high early, and we probably see mid-50s by sunset. So here's some air travel. Okay, you can see the green is no delay, the yellow minor delays, red moderate, pink major delays. Okay, so you can see all the red coming Wednesday afternoon across the Dakotas down towards Denver, near Texas, but not too bad. And then it's on Thursday afternoon. On Thanksgiving Day, it'll be the worst day to travel in Texas. Let's just put it that way, especially in the morning. So if you can get to where you need to be by Wednesday in Texas, you're in much better shape. Come Thursday, it'll be a much worse day on traveling in the state of Texas. And then heading home Friday, Saturday, looking fine. We get another chance of rain on Saturday, but not a big one, okay? Hopefully, Luis, I think we should get it done by the early afternoon. That's what we're thinking now. Tomorrow is the day we're going to have a lot better handle on that. Hi, Teresa, and more confidence in that as far as it being early afternoon Thursday on rain ending. I really hope that's the case, right? Come on now. That sure would be nice. Here's the winds I was talking to you about with the high over top of us by morning. Look at that, 3-mile-an-hour winds. Then look at the winds picking up out of the southeast tomorrow and especially Wednesday early, okay? That's gonna be a lot of Gulf moisture coming in on Wednesday afternoon. New Braunfels, what's up, Rachel? Thank you very much. Same to you. Blessings on Thanksgiving. No, it's not, Lindsay. Good news. No severe weather expected with this system. 7 day. Teresa is staying home for Thanksgiving. See you soon, James. Glad you're home safe. Who's hunting? I like deer hunting. Hey, Vanessa. Not too fond of the cold. Sabrina. Pete likes those New Haven winters. Safe to travel by car Thursday around noon for Hondo. It's safe. It's just going to be wet. I mean, it's not going to be, a severe event. If you don't like riding in the rain, that's going to be the problem on Thursday morning. So here's the 7-day forecast, and the big changes coming in for Thursday morning. I mean, it's right on Thanksgiving that we get the cold air advection. That's when it all pours in behind the front. Tomorrow's going to be warm after that chilly start in the mid-40s, 71 and sunny. Then by Wednesday, big change. It'll feel like a spring day. We'll start chilly, mid-50s. I'll call that a chill. But then mid-70s after the morning fog, a breezy, mostly cloudy day. The 30% chance you see, going to be a little bit of drizzle in the morning and then a late night chance, but never more than 30%. So the probability of getting rain Wednesday is low. Probability of getting rain on Thanksgiving, high, very high. 70% is what we call likely. Rain is likely. And a north wind at 20, bringing in that colder air. Again, temperatures dropping back into the low to mid 50s for sunset. So that's going to be hill country, low 50s, mid 50s. Remember, with those clouds, once you get down into those colder temps, they just hold there. So we're not expecting 30s Friday morning. Instead, we'll hold in the mid 40s and stay cloudy. Okay, because the clouds just don't allow temperatures to fluctuate a whole lot. You got to clear them out before you see the big drops, and we just don't see significant sunshine after this front. Looks like we stay under a decent amount of cloud cover. You're welcome, Susan. What's up, Zane? Fort Worth is in the house. So yeah, break on Friday before another chance of rain Saturday. Could drop to Sunday. Holding in the yawns. Could drop the Sunday rain chance because I don't want to pass them along, Any Thanksgiving car deals? Might trade in your Jeep for a better vehicle. I don't know, Pete. Good idea, though. How will the weather be Friday night? Looking good. Looking good, Patsy. Cooking dinner Thursday. Going to keep the house warm. Going to miss not having a fireplace. Oh, yeah. Turkey Vortex. I like that, Mac. That's pretty good. Right, then you wake up. I saw a shirt that was too funny. A Thanksgiving shirt said, "Leftovers are for quitters." Leftovers are for quitters. So yeah, again, big changes on Thanksgiving. Wow. But again, grateful for the rain. We could use it. I hope it gets down to this community's southwest, down I-35, Carrizo Springs, Crystal City, all in severe drought right now. So San Antonio, not in any drought condition, drier than average, but no drought condition here, so that's good news for San Antonio. But again, sacrificing the Thanksgiving holiday and getting some of the rain we need, timing might not be the best. And we had a beautiful weather rhythm going, where we were getting the fronts by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, setting up fabulous weekends. That was several weeks in a row. It seemed like we had a really nice rhythm going. All of a sudden, we break the rhythm a little bit. And we get I guess the Wednesday, Thursday timing on the front's right. But it does appear we keep this southwest flow and we stay under the clouds for several days following this front. Get a little over in the cloud cover. Oh, lobster on Thanksgiving. What? I'll go brisket, and then I used to do, we do an Italian dish, aglio e olio. It's the linguine with oil and garlic. Love that on Thanksgiving as well. Always do my mom's cold string bean salad, which is delicious. James Keith and Sons South Texas hunting trip. Success. Oh, yeah, I saw some of the pics that James posted. That's awesome. Those were great pics. Got some young hunters coming up in the Keith household. I love it. Yeah, I know you guys want cold mornings for good deer hunting, right? So definitely tomorrow morning and definitely Friday, Saturday mornings, because those will be 30s out where you guys are hunting. My brother-in-law goes out near Sonora. He's been going out there for years. Yeah, Pete, good stuff. In fact, my brother-in-law does this phenomenal backstrap that, oh my gosh, it's so good. Real thin, and wraps it with jalapenos and grills it. That is good. All right, as I wrap up this cup of coffee, I wish I had a couple more sips. You know what time it is, don't you? Oh, she just heard that. Because right now it's checking with Julie on what's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10. Whoa. A little Creed there for you. Kind of, 10. So what's happening tonight on Eyewitness News at 10, Julie? Troy Kless is in the house tonight. What do we have from Troy? Oh, this is the hiccup story. Because I saw Mariana on the billboard, our 4 p.m. producer, with the hiccups. And she was on a billboard. I saw it today. That's awesome. So, because there are so many remedies. Everyone has a remedy. What's yours? Give me some remedies. I want to see what you've got to cure hiccups. My favorite is holding your breath. And I'm talking about pinching your nose, hold your breath, and I'll go to about 30 or 35. I can hold my breath for a while. I'm blessed with, I got great lung capacity. I don't know why, it's just the way it is. But I can do it. And it usually cures it. How about you? What's your remedy? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Like, I've never had the hiccup.
Yes, all the time. Brittany, is that Brittany Murphy? Brittany Murphy went on a talk show one time.
She passed away, poor thing. Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, but she was on a talk show one
Right.
time. I don't know which talk show, but she had a glass of water and she would drink it like upside down, and I've always done that. Never works for me, but
It doesn't work?
no, like that.
Because I remember one like that. You have to use like a plastic cup or a solo cup, and you put your fingers in your ears, and then you chug like half a cup of water. Yeah. It was a weird one. Anybody else? What about David?
You just gotta think of a cow.
What do you do if you got the hiccups?
I endure them.
I endure them.
Steve just suffers through.
I remember my mom's the one who used the freak out technique on me, but I live alone, so what am I supposed to do?
Oh, like to scare you? Yeah.
It helped maybe 50% of the time.
Jesse, what about you?
I would say I go along with David. I think my sisters used to get kicked. There was 3-1, one boy, three sisters. They get a bag and wait for you to get the hiccups and come up behind your truck.
And pop a bag and try to scare them out of you. All right, Megan.
Mine is think of a cow.
Think of a cow?
Think of a cow.
Like a black Angus?
Start on a cow.
A milk cow? Black, any particular? Just any?
You think of it, you envision the cow, and it works. Some lady in the airport told me this once when I had the hiccups, and it works.
Think of a cow. That's the first I've ever heard of that one. Then one time I was at a party and I got a case of them, and everybody's trying these different methods, right? And I had one person walk up to me and say, put this plastic fork behind your ear and think about it. And I said, okay. And it worked. Plastic fork.
So it's probably the same technique.
Right. All right. Hold your breath. Stare at a light source from Jeff. Breathe in a paper bag from Dawn. Max says 3 tequila shots.
That's a good solution for it.
That's a good solution for a lot of things, right, David? John LeBlanc. What's going on? I met a John LeBlanc when I first moved south to Lake Charles, Louisiana. I know it's not the same, but that just brings back a great memory. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh man, that's good stuff. Where is that again, Ashley? I know this has come up before. I don't remember where that is. As we close up tonight. Oh wait. So we've got more than, of course, the hiccup cures. What else do you like that's coming up on Eyewitness News at 10?
Okay. This one's not, I like this one. It's a little story.
Yeah.
Raul Jimenez.
Raul, of course. Big Thanksgiving meal.
Are underway. And so we get to see, volunteers in the kitchen.
Yeah, the turkeys arrived yesterday. I saw that. Yeah, so this is about half of what he normally does, or his family. Of course, the great Raul Jimenez passed away, but his family continues the tradition. He was a local restaurant owner, if you don't know this story, that said, I want to feed the homeless and people who are alone and have nowhere to go for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to do it at the convention center. And it started for like 100 people. And before COVID, he would serve 25 to 30,000 at the convention center. It's incredible. It's incredible. But because of COVID, it's about half of that. He's going to serve about 12,000 meals via Meals on Wheels. So he'll go to the homebound, he'll get the meals out. So still blessing so many people on Thanksgiving Day. But yeah, the turkeys arrived yesterday, so we'll get an update on the Raul Jimenez Thanksgiving dinner, which is phenomenal. Thank you, Shell. Lasagna, Aunt Bunny, that's right. My Aunt Bunny's on tonight. Can you send some lasagna down? I was just telling them about aglio olio, and then of course I always make Mom's cold green bean salad. I make that every time. In fact, that's every holiday. Jamie just knows. She gets all the stuff every time. Put the fresh mint in there. It's so good. It's so good. Wait, we got a birthday. Where's Zoe? It's in the middle of nowhere. Well, then I think it's still going to be cold in the middle of nowhere for sure. What's up, Kimberly? Good evening. Daniel, what's going on? Ready for the turkey. Daniel is ready for the turkey. I think it's steaks and ground beef, right, Pete? Yeah, exactly. Daughter turned 10 today. Zoe, come on now. Happy birthday, dear Zoe. Happy birthday. I'm still going to toast to you even though there's nothing in here. To you. Zoe hits the double digits on Ken's 5 on a Monday night. Let's hear it for her. Happy birthday, Zoe. Feliz cumpleaños. I wish I had a little more coffee, but there is a drop. Okay. There really was just one little drop for Zoe. Happy birthday, Zoe. That's so cool. Happy birthday. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow for you to celebrate your birthday. I love it. Thanksgiving carols. We live in Divine. Watch you all the time. Thank you, Amber Dawn. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, it's going to wrap it up on this Monday night. Got a big 10 o'clock Eyewitness Newscast on the way. It's only 30 more minutes before we get to it, and you'll never suffer with the hiccups again. See? That's what's going to happen. We've got the real cure. I mean, who did he talk to? Do we know? A local, like, what kind of doc? Like a respiratory doctor or a?
I'm not actually sure, but this is the doctor that he created. It's like essentially a really big straw.
Oh.
It's called Hickaway.
Hickaway? It's a device. Oh, so is it over the counter or do I need a prescription?
You can get it at H-E-B.
Oh, so the remedy that we're going to show you tonight is available at H-E-B. I love that. All right, it's like the meal ready. You got the hiccup ready cure at H-E-B. I love it. Okay, we got that from the great Troy Kless. You're welcome, Mac. What's your favorite dessert? Stephanie, I would say sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie. So good. Yeah, Sabrina, you got it. Happy birthday to Zoe. All right, guys, God bless y'all. I will see you on Eyewitness News at 10. Have a great night.